which total drama island character would win the Squid Game. Obviously, like if you like total drama island is kind of like a Squid Game. Obviously, the fact that they're campers, they go in their place, in their rooms. They have challenges, and obviously, Total Drama Island has challenges that are freaking insane and death defying. So, kind of with the basis of it, but like the question is, who would win it from the cast? Because we have a good variety of characters, so who knows who would have won? But before I already start and react to this,
El paso del gigante.
This that baking soda shit, water whip. And my diamonds cost a grip. Hit that hoe again, riding round LA in a fucking Benz. This that baking soda shit.
you wasn't expecting that. Well, basically, this is a YouTube recording, Dale. So you're on a YouTube video to be what's it called, edit because obviously I make little recordings out of it to input them later onto YouTube for people that don't watch the stream and rather just go on YouTube. They rather watch it here. But yeah, which total drama island character would win the Squid Game? This is number one, and there's a second one, but I'll make it another time.
Before there was Squid Game, there was another dramatic competition show from a foreign country that took America by storm, and this one just happened to be animated. That's right, we're talking about Total Drama Island.
Telling you, like, this one had like the basis of kind of like Squid Game because of the fact of the challenges that involve like almost them dying, or instances where they could have died, but obviously since this is a cartoon, it's different. The laws are different over there. Characters from a cartoon just don't die.
Oh sure, no contestants ever actually died on
Yeah,
the show,
but, like,
the challenges were pretty
yeah,
extreme and nearly deadly, while the competition itself was about as intense as it could get. That being said, we're sure a guy like Chris McLean would absolutely host his own Squid Game if he thought he could get away with it.
I mean, didn't they say that they're gonna make another season of Total Drama? I saw a video that said that they're gonna try to make another season, and obviously, I don't know. Could it indicate that like they could take that heel turn? That heel turn of, oh, we're gonna be doing a reality TV show, but in this case, it's gonna be like Squid Game based, where
I mean, can you imagine
I
the
don't know.
ratings? But who
Yeah.
exactly would win these games? Let's find out here on Total
Drama Squid Game. All right, Wicked binge. Let's go.
All right, first off, let's look at our contestants. Of course, we had to go with the OG cast that everyone
Oh.
knows and loves. Competing in our
Number
Total
one.
Drama Squid Game are Owen, Gwen, Heather, Lindsay, Duncan, Courtney, Trent, Jeff, Bridget, Lashana, Harold, DJ, Tyler, Katie, Sadie, Izzy, Eva, Ezekiel, Noah, Justin, Cody, Beth, Alejandra, and Sierra. We're also
Wait,
going to be
they're
throwing
gonna
in
be in
some
it?
all-star campers: Scott, Cameron, Mike, Zoe, Joe, and Lightning. Now,
This Squid Game season 2 can be a bait. They also said they would be the Last of Us new season. I don't know. This makes me think it's bait. I mean, it can, but like we don't know exactly until like it gets released. But obviously, like for the Squid Game, like they were like indicating a whole bunch of stuff, saying that like the character from the first season is gonna come back, and also this other character from this first season is coming back, and also the robot is gonna get a boyfriend in this, and obviously there's also this and also that. So there's a whole bunch of things that come out of there. So yeah, it could indicate in going with bait, but who knows?
now
Until
a
the
couple
thing
of
gets
ground
released.
rules to assure that everyone is on as
Ew.
even of a playing field.
She's
as
about to eat a
possible,
hair. That's
competitors
nasty.
are entering the games with no weapons. This means
Lol,
no
robot
pocket
got a
knives,
boyfriend?
no lighters, and
Yeah, obviously, I saw like on Twitter saying, "Oh, check out this like the robot's name, Ghosty. Bonjour, welcome." I saw that you were on the Discord, but I'm glad you can make it to the stream.
no homemade bombs. We're also going to say that Ezekiel is going to be in his regular form, not his
Oh.
feral form. Similarly, Mike
come
isn't going
on.
to have access to his alternate personalities, since they could be considered a power and therefore an unfair advantage.
Come on, but that's what makes it fun. Obviously, you want to have someone that freaking went through that change, that character change of, oh my gosh, he's a freaking feral beast. And also, this person has multiple personalities. Like, this is going to be a freaking interesting Squid Game. Je m'appelle Ghost, je suis intelligent. Nice.
Okay,
I know a little bit,
let's
like,
get to our
of the
actual
basic.
games. We'll start with our first game,
But-
red light, green light. Red light, green light is
I'm
a
not
game
fluent
that's
in
all
French.
about
I wish I
speed
was.
And sharp listening skills.
All right, here we go.
The goal is to make it to the finish line as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
However, if a player is too focused on the finish line to realize when a red light is coming up, or if they easily panic and accidentally move or stumble when they're supposed to freeze, this game could spell their doom.
Yeah.
Some of the campers
Yeah, like, obviously, like, that was crazy. The fact of that first episode, like, how it started. Like, so many people freaking died in there. Intelligent and smart, right? Trying to get the translation of it. Intelligent and smart. No, but like, what's it called? Like, that first episode was freaking crazy. Like, obviously, like, it looked like such an innocent, like, game until, like, to the fact that they started killing people, and holy shit. I was, like, so shocked. I was like, holy crap, what the hell's going on?
She's known for keeping a cool head under pressure. She's also incredibly observant and would be able to tell when red light is about to be called. We also know that Lightning would do well in this game. While he may not be the brightest, the dude's a football player, so it's likely that he's one of the faster competitors in the game. As long as he keeps his ears open, he's a shoo-in when it comes to making it across the line. Jeff is also a guy that manages to keep calm under pressure and seems to be a decent listener, so we feel that he wouldn't have too much of a problem with this.
Yeah, but what I love about freaking Jeff is the fact that he's like that chill bro, but like he also goes in the fact that he's like kind of stupid as well.
Finally, similarly to Lightning, Joe is incredibly athletic and isn't enough of a hothead that she'd be willing to ignore life-saving instructions. So we feel
But
that
she's
she
only a
passes
hothead
this
when
game
it's, like,
easily.
lightning.
Now, as far as the campers that end up dying during
Oh,
this game,
gosh.
our first death has
No,
to go to
not Lindsay.
Now, no disrespect to Admiral Lindsay, her hotness, but outside of a couple specific subjects, she is pretty dumb. And as such, could easily miss hearing the game's directions if she's not paying enough attention.
She's like, what? We're supposed to walk on red? She would be thinking that she would be like, oh, so we're supposed to walk on red and stop on green? That's
Can also be
basically where it's
fairly
gonna
clumsy at
go.
times, and these two things end up being a deadly combination for her here. If there's going to be
Damn.
anyone as ditzy as Lindsay, it'd have to be Katie and Sadie. Given the fact that these girls seem to be extremely emotional and quick to panic, and it really shouldn't be a surprise that they would
Emotional.
both die in this game. But hey, at least the BFFs die
Together.
The sportsman Tyler also falls to this game. Though he may have sold himself on being a jock, Tyler is extremely uncoordinated and could easily trip during this game, getting himself killed.
Yeah, and also the fact that he would literally like die for Lindsay. So if she dies, he's also gonna die as well. Because obviously he's gonna be like, I lost someone special. I also have to freaking go for it. Like, yeah, like this man is very clingy to her. If you haven't seen like the season, and also the fact that he does trip.
To die in this game is none other than Ezekiel. Man,
Bro,
this guy
they're
just
like-
cannot catch a break.
Yeah,
Before he
like, this
became
man
a
just-
Gollum-esque creature, Ezekiel was pretty slow, both physically and mentally. Because of this, we feel
Like, he literally got
either
voted off
react
with
too slowly to
the
a red
first
light,
episode,
or
which
he
is
just
so hilarious.
wouldn't make it across the finish line in time. Taking these deaths into account, we have 25 out of our original 30 campers moving on. Time for our next game, Popki, or
Or
Honeycomb.
honeycomb. And then he say, Lindsay, I think you have to lose all the marbles. Exactly. She would be like, huh? We have to lose all the marbles to win? Yay, I won. I was like, huh? What the hell's going on? Morbius. Yeah, Jared Leto. Jared Leto's Morbius.
Too much
Or the
shaking
Joker.
pressure could cause a fatal break. As such, our campers will need to have enough focus to
Bro,
point out the
like, this
shape
game
without
would be
accidentally breaking it.
intense.
Right off the bat,
Under
we feel like
pressure,
Duncan would do
freaking trying to-
incredibly well in this game. He's been shown doing some woodworking, being talented enough to carve
Yeah.
tiny skulls. A skill like that takes a lot of patience and control, so Duncan absolutely aces this challenge.
Nice.
You either have to throw him out,
Which we all know you can't do.
Another person that does well in this challenge is
Cameron.
While he may not have much life experience, being a bubble
Pretty
boy
smart.
and all, his tiny hands and ability to focus on small details could give him a huge advantage. DJ would also be pretty well suited for this challenge.
DJ.
Even though the guy's a bit more buff than some of the other contestants, we have
He's
to
a
take
sweetheart.
into consideration his rabbit taming skills. The guy knows how to be gentle yet steady, and thus
Bro, but that freaking bunny that he has like doesn't take a break as well. Like it also like goes through so many things. Like it almost dies like every freaking chance it
easily get his
gets.
honeycomb out without cracking it. And surprisingly enough, we
Oh,
think that Owen would be able to make it
He'll
through this
freaking
game
eat
as
it and,
well. Come on, the
like,
guy's
burp it
all
out.
about food.
I thought eating was the second part.
If anyone would be able to figure out the secret to getting out their honeycomb, it would be him. As long as he can control himself for long enough not to
Yeah.
actually eat it, he's totally got this.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Lol,
the
poor
deaths
bunny.
that would happen in this round.
Yeah,
We're
poor bunny.
sad to say that Courtney easily falls to this game.
Damn.
While Courtney has many strengths and skills to help her
Yeah.
in a competition, she's also got a huge temper and can get easily frustrated when things don't go her way.
I mean, that would only happen if like you give her the fuel for it, and obviously like she would get jealous, and obviously that jealousy would turn into rage and freaking anger. But like whenever like she's like very calm and collective, and it's just like by herself, like she could actually get like anywhere done. Be right back. I'll get some water. Well, all right. Be right back. I got some water right here for me. So yeah, but let's continue.
Which could easily lead her to breaking her honeycomb. We also feel that Courtney is
But yeah, but she
enough
kinda
to
feel
pick
like
the
she wouldn't
star
break it
shape,
up.
one of the hardest shapes in this game. Another camper
'Cause
with
she
a
wants to
tendency
consider
for
herself a
anger is
star.
Eva. While she may have
Damn.
slightly more
She would
patience
break
than
it.
Courtney, we
The
still
anger
feel
also.
that Eva's temper combined with how strong she is would just be too big of a hindrance for her to overcome. Similarly, Lightning also likely dies in this
Damn.
round.
Also,
Despite doing fantastically in the first game,
He would
Lightning
break it.
is not a patient dude. He's all about brute force and powering through obstacles with his quarterback strength. So yeah, Lightning absolutely breaks his honeycomb. The last camper to die in this game ends up being
Scott.
Though he can be clever enough to manipulate and blackmail others, he doesn't seem all that patient, nor does he seem to show off any skills with his hands. For these reasons, we just can't see him making it through this game. Alright, 4 more down.
Oh yeah, and also the fact that like how they were like saying that when he whittled stuff, it looked like not even like the exact thing. So maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna dash. I just got home from the skate park, and my Just Cause 3 just finished downloading, so I want to play it. Lol. Oh, all right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hope you enjoy playing Just Cause 3, and I'll see you in the next one, Ghosty.
21 left to go. Following the honeycomb game, we of course have the Midnight Brawl. Lack of food
Oh,
and sleep
gosh.
plus the stress of staying alive can drive any
Let me guess,
person to
Owen
point
is
of
gonna be
violence, and
defeating everyone in
these
this.
games, it's every camper for
You got
himself.
water and came
To
back with an
survive
apple.
this
I looked
game,
at
a
the
person
apple
must
and
be
think,
either
why not?
strong enough to fight or clever
why not?
and sneaky enough to hide. So, who would be able to either fend off
Let's
attackers
see.
or properly hide themselves until the brawl is over? Once
Damn.
again, Duncan and Joe reign supreme, as both of these campers are not only strong, but also tough as nails and easily able to take on multiple opponents. After all, Duncan has spent time in juvie while Joe follows an Olympian-level training regimen. They both pass this game easily. One
There.
person who surprisingly has no trouble with the brawl
Enjoy the
is
rest of your
Gwen.
day.
Being someone who doesn't
too,
care to stand out
Ghosty.
thanks to her goth attitude, it would be easy for her to hide during the brawl. We also know from the first season's horror
She
movie
can hide under
Challenge
the
that
shadows.
Gwen has great survival skills, as well as the ability to fight off an actual psycho killer. It really
she only
shouldn't be
kicked it in the
surprise to
face.
anyone that Izzy also makes it through this game with flying colors. Even if she may not look physically strong, she was still able to keep up with Chef Hatchet
Like,
when
she's
she fought him in the
crazy.
first
She would
season,
actually win
a man
that.
with military level training. Also, let's face it, Izzy is pretty crazy. So yeah, she absolutely has the skills and know
Like
how
that.
to kill a person. Also, she was able to hide from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, so she's got some great stealth skills too. Another person with great stealth skills
Zoe.
would be Zoe. We know that when
She
she
gave that
gets
freaking
stressed and
Rambo
desperate to
arc.
survive, she tends to go into what many call
Commando
commando
mode.
mode. With those skills as well as an intense drive to put up a fight, no matter what, she easily makes it through. Finally, while he's definitely not a fighter, not without some power armor at least, Cameron's small stature would allow him to hide in places where others can't. He's also clever enough to know how to avoid opponents bigger and stronger than him.
Yeah.
So, we know who can put up a fight, but what about the characters who get taken out in this round?
Oh.
Unfortunately, after just
No.
barely squeaking by in the first
Why
2 games, we
Owen?
feel that this game is where Owen dies.
No.
Although the guy has a lot of bulk, he's not really a fighter.
condition.
His large physique makes it hard for him to hide, and even if he did manage to find a hiding spot, it's likely that one of his famous, badly timed farts would give him away.
No, but that's like a good thing, because then obviously he has a freaking powerful weapon. Those freaking farts are not like just for fun. Those things have potency. Potency. I'm sorry. It has power. Like, have you not seen like they trying to like to avoid that freaking fart smell and they getting freaking knocked out? Shit's
We
like
feel that Harold
intense.
also dies in this game.
Harold?
Now, yes, he is similar to Cameron in that he is a scrawny but smart nerd. However, he's not quite as small nor as smart as Cameron, and we don't
But he
think
has
that he's
nunchucks.
strong or skilled enough to fight anyone off.
I'm thinking
We
of
also
fart
have
as
to
a
say
weapon now.
goodbye to Bridget. Though she's of average build,
Only on cartoons.
she isn't particularly clever.
For us, it
Additionally,
kinda doesn't
when it
work.
comes to fighting, Bridget can be a bit of a pacifist. We just don't think that she'd be
Yeah.
able to fight off someone stronger than her. Similarly, Beth also seems like she would easily fall in this game. It took her a
Damn.
while to become more independent in the first 2 seasons she's featured in, and while we're sure that she'd be determined to stay alive, we don't think that she has the strength nor skills to pull that off.
Correction again. What's it called in the second season? Obviously, like I'm going off the basis of that I watched some other YouTubers check out like some episodes and like some moments of it. Like she's actually strong now, because in action there was an episode where they had to do some training like karate, and obviously like she could literally chop a tree now. So
Our last
She
camper to
has
die
the
in this
basis.
brawl is
She has
everyone's
strength
favorite
now.
pretty boy, Justin. Okay, yes,
He's like,
Justin
"Not the
seems pretty
face."
strong and certainly has abs for days. However, it's his
He's
looks
too much.
that would be his greatest downfall.
Yeah.
Just like in Total Drama Action, if someone were to get a hit on Justin's face, making
That's
him look ugly, his resolve would quickly shatter, which would then make him an easy target. With several more campers
Oh,
permanently
gosh.
down for the count, it's
Not
time for
Tug-of-War.
another strength-based game, Tug-of-War. Actual Squid
All right,
game. We
next.
aren't going to assign characters to specific teams. Instead,
All right.
we're going to simply judge them based on their abilities and likelihood to survive.
So
to win
random.
Tug-of-War, you don't just need strength. You also need strategy and a willingness to work
You
with
never
others.
eaten a taco?
Even weaker
Damn.
players have a shot at
You
surviving
need to try a taco at
if
least
they
once.
can coordinate properly with stronger players. Now, we feel that Lashana easily passes this round, as she's not only physically strong, but is a total team player.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff is also a great team player and would have no problem hearing out another person's strategy. He also has plenty of muscle thanks to his status as a surfer. DJ also falls
Yeah.
into that category of working well with others and having the bulk to back up a challenge as physical as this one. Alejandro may be more of a lone wolf, however, he isn't quite arrogant enough to try to win a team-focused game
He
all
would
on his
literally,
own.
like,
After all,
fool
he's
everyone.
a manipulator and knows how to use people to his advantage.
Yeah.
Top. I'll be the one with the check for $1 million.
I'll be the
Finally,
one with the
while
check
Jo
for
can
$1
be
million.
incredibly self-serving
Let's
and
go.
arrogant, she at the very least has the strength she needs to pull her team to victory, even if she's not particularly focused on listening to them nor letting anyone else be the leader. Unfortunately, while we see
Noah.
several campers have no issues with this challenge, many others struggle greatly due to their strength, or rather, lack thereof. One of these campers is Cameron. While you could argue that he
come
could come up
on.
with a strategy similar to the ones we saw in Squid Game, Cameron just doesn't have the strength to actually pull them off. The poor kid would get yanked off the platform before he could even really try.
Yeah, but like here's the thing, like obviously like since it's not going with the basis of let's assign this person and one by one, like this is just going on off the basis of like basically like who could tug like the rope. So kind of interesting the fact of how it goes from there. And whatchamacallit, not the boy Cameron.
Fan favorite and dork extraordinaire,
Cody.
Cody also falls into the category of being
He's also
just
not
too
strong.
weak for his strategy to help. We will acknowledge
Damn,
that
getting
Cody
all the
has a
weak-
decent
all the
amount
weak ones out of here.
durability. After all, he survived getting mauled by a bear once, but physical strength? Nah. Mike is also incredibly lanky, and without
Damn.
the help of his more clever or athletic alters like Svetlana, Manitoba, or Mal, he just doesn't stand much of a chance in this game. Another character to fall in this round is Noah.
Noah.
Noah already had a huge disadvantage in this game due to his lack of strength. Now, he may have been able to rely on his wits in the last round, but in this game, not so much. Even if Noah is book smart, he likely doesn't know many athletic strategies. We also saw in Season 1's Dodgeball Challenge that Noah is about as far from a team player as you can get, due to how apathetic he generally is.
He gets hit.
So
Toss.
after a surprisingly low number
Oh,
of deaths,
here we go,
finish
marbles.
off Tug-of-War with 12 of our original 30 contestants
12,
left. Up next
damn.
we have the Marble Game. Marbles is an interesting one, at least in the context of Squid Game. There are multiple ways for pairs of players to play their marble game. They could focus on accuracy or how far they can roll their marble, or they can simply guess how many marbles are in their opponent's hand. As such, there are multiple ways to win, with most of these ways relying on either skill or luck. Of course, if you don't have the skills to win, well, there's always manipulation. For this game, we feel that Sierra is one of the first to go. She isn't particularly skillful at games, and with how emotionally unstable she can be, she would be incredibly easy to manipulate. Another camper to die in this game is Trent. Trent is, in a word, average. Sure, he could probably win a game of marbles, but he doesn't really have any strengths nor skills that could guarantee
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Considering the guy can be a bit dense at times, it'd also be pretty easy to trick him.
You have an appointment at the Dock of Shame and a ticket for the
Boat of Losers.
Similarly, Zoe also dies.
She
in this
also
game.
dies?
While she's not dumb, she can be incredibly unobservant.
Yes.
Both Scott and Mal were able to trick and manipulate her while she was on the island. So we feel that she's just at too big of a disadvantage when it comes to mind games. One camper we're incredibly sad to see go is Jeff. Now,
Damn,
Jeff is a pretty chill guy. We're sure he's played a couple rounds of marbles in his day. However, compared to someone like Joe or Alejandro, who may have better accuracy
damn it,
in a
I
game
forgot
like
about
this,
them.
Jeff is right beside
The
Trent in the
manipulators.
average tier.
Manipulators
we
win
also
in
saw
this
during
one.
his stint in the Redonkulous race just how easy it is for pressure and insecurities to get the better of Jeff, making him a prime target for manipulation. Our last camper to die in this game is Heather. While yes, Heather was pretty crafty in her prime, she's no longer the best manipulator in the Total Drama series.
Let me guess, it's Alejandro.
That's a great look on you.
It's likely that others would see through any tricks she would try, and while Heather may be skilled in other areas, she doesn't seem like the marble playing type and could easily lose to someone with better aim or better luck. Alright, we're down to our final 7, and just in time for one of this competition's deadliest games, Glass Stepping Stones. This game is another...
I didn't watch Total Drama till the end. Oh, like the first season or like which one exactly? Because like there's a bunch.
Tricky one for a hypothetical scenario, as much of this game relies on luck. There is one
I hated
strategy
this
to
one.
it, however, that being the advantage of going last, after some glass pieces have already been broken. As such, those who have big enough egos to want to try to go first will likely seal their own.
It was pretty
doom.
long.
The first camper to die in this game is Joe. Really,
Yeah,
she's
'cause
the
she will
only
wanna
contestant
go
who would
first.
have a big enough ego to pick a high starting number in this game. It's a shame, as we're sure she would be the type to push her competition off the bridge if she were behind them. But as far as going first goes, she doesn't make it too far. We feel that Lashana would be the one to go next. While she may not have an ego as big as Joe's, she isn't one to hang in the back like someone such as Gwen or Alejandro would. As such, she'd likely make it a bit farther than Joe, but she would still ultimately die in this round.
Damn, like you're hearing all these qualities that these characters have, but like they still don't have the capability of freaking passing it. That is freaking crazy. Like obviously, like from the last one with Marvel, saying that Heather, like obviously, like she was crafty and manipulative, but she didn't win, and more instead she died in there. Like, damn, that is crazy. Like you would think that she would make it along with the other manipulators, but no.
The next to die would be Duncan. Similarly to Lashana, he'd probably pick one of the middle numbers. A risk, even if not as big of a risk as the high numbers. We should also say that despite Duncan's bad boy reputation, we don't think he'd be cruel enough to try pushing his competition off of the bridge. He can be a bully.
Just put Harold. You'll push him.
Yes, but there's a reason why he tends to lean more on morally gray than outright evil. Sadly, DJ would also likely fall in this game. While yes, he can be pretty graceful when he wants to be, as seen in the Paintball Deer Challenge from Season 1, that's really the only skill he has that could be applied to this particular game. However, even if DJ can be pretty light on his feet, his reaction time would still be near average. Plus,
He would be that guy that stopped in the middle of it. Yeah.
Wouldn't be able to tell tempered glass from regular glass. For the final camper to die in this game, it was honestly an incredibly close call. But we feel the one who dies is Gwen. While her survival skills and cool head have gotten her this far, those attributes can't really be applied here. Her best chance at surviving came from her likely picking a low number, as Gwen is often reluctant to be the first to try challenge. Still, sometimes you
Oh.
just got to deal with bad luck, and Gwen doesn't really have
Damn, so
any
who are the
extraordinary
contestants that
skills
stayed
can
left?
counteract that. Regarding our survivors, Alejandro may be a bit egotistical, but he's also observant, and he'd easily be able to memorize where the tempered glass is after watching his competitors
Yeah.
try and
Freaking
fail at the bridge.
biggest
Considering
manipulator
he's
in there, and also the
handsome
fact that
devil type, it's also
he
not
took
too unreasonable
the
to think
statue.
that he'd be willing to push his fellow campers over the edge if he
Yeah.
needed to. As for Izzy, while she probably would
Damn,
have picked one of the
Izzy
higher
survived
numbers,
as well?
Izzy's often regarded as a sort of crazy jack of all trades. She has numerous skills and talents that allow her to survive in different environments. And she's able to come up with bizarre solutions to various
If anything, like if even if the freaking glass breaks, she could like try to find a way to get up. Like she's that freaking crafty.
situations. Plus, if anyone would somehow be able to tell tempered glass from regular glass, it would be her. After all, in All Stars, she could tell the difference between Mike and Mal just by looking at
Yeah.
him briefly. She's definitely got some psychic vibes going on. So now it's
Well, she
come
did
down
say,
to
"I'm
just two
psychotic."
campers, Alejandro versus Izzy. And just like in the
Ooh.
show, our final challenge
Izzy
will
wins.
be a
Izzy
one-on-one
wins.
duel in the
My freaking money's on Izzy. There's no way Alejandra would defeat her. Like she got too many skills, and plus, like there's like points that she could actually kill people. Like if she was given like the freedom of it, like she could actually kill people. So
titular Squid
I'm
Game.
sorry,
In
Alejandro.
this game,
You
two
freaking
opponents
are
must go
losing
up
this one
against one
unless
another
by
with
sheer
one acting as a
coincidence you
defender and the other as an
manipulate
attacker,
her.
with the attacker doing everything they
My-
can
my
to
money's
reach the
on
top of
Izzy.
the court or the squid's head and touch it with their foot, with the defender doing whatever they can to stop them. Or at least that's how Squid Game is traditionally played.
Mm-hmm.
Here, though, it's a bit more of a battle to the death type of deal. Now, in some ways, the outcome to this duel may be a tricky one to figure out, but in other ways, it's really no contest. Now, we will hand it to Alejandro. The
What?
guy is above average in terms of strength. He also has great endurance and
Uh-huh.
balance, as shown in Total Drama All-Stars when he was able to walk on his hands for hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Along with his brawn comes his brains. It's pretty well agreed upon that he's a better manipulator than Heather, and he can be
Damn.
incredibly sneaky, strategic, and clever when he wants to be. If he was up against most of the other campers, he'd likely win. On the other hand, Izzy is, well, Izzy.
Yeah,
There's
but,
no
like,
denying
still-
that the girl's crazy, but it's a type of crazy that can be an asset instead of a hindrance. In terms of physical strength, we again have to mention the fact that she was able to go toe-to-toe with Chef.
That
in a
freaking
fight,
battle was awesome.
A man
Look at that.
who is twice her size and has at least a decade of combat experience. Additionally, because she's skinnier than Alejandro, it's possible that she could potentially outspeed him.
Mm.
Also, fun fact, in Total Drama World Tour, Izzy was the only girl who wasn't won over by Alejandro's charm. In other words, it's unlikely that Alejandro would be able to manipulate her or
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was,
distract
like,
her with
thinking
his
that-
handsomeness. We're sure that Alejandro would try his hardest in his final round, but when we compare these two
Mm.
contestants directly to each other, we just don't believe that Alejandro would come out on top this time.
I
With
knew it.
that,
I freaking
we are
guessed it.
happy to
Let's
declare
go!
Izzy the winner of the
I guessed it.
multi-million-dollar prize and the
Yeah, because like obviously like in the first like instance saying that we gotta give it to him, I was like bro, like obviously like he has like skills and everything else, like obviously the handsome charm and everything, but there's like no way you're gonna defeat someone that's freaking crazy, and to the fact that she could kill people if she were given the option to do it, like there's just no way that she would have freaking lost. Like that's crazy.
the title of Total Drama Squid Game
But
champion.
yeah, that's
Due to the
crazy,
nature of the
dude.
Total Drama franchise and its tendency to rely on
Be
either
right back,
archetypes
alright.
or pop culture parodies for its characters, many of them tended to favor one trait or skill over others, whether
Mm-hmm.
that be physical strength, intellectual skills, manipulative tactics, or even a positive spirit. Very few of the characters could be considered well-rounded enough to withstand a variety of games and challenges,
Mm-hmm.
and Izzy is certainly one of them, even if she is still totally nuts. But let us know in the comment section if you agree with our ranking, and tell us what we should cover next. Remember to hit the notification bell and binge more of our videos. But
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out more videos. It may take a while. All good. I'll still be here for just a little bit more, because obviously like I'm doing short streams, but still like it's still capable streams. But interesting. I actually do love that. Oh, I thought for a second I was gonna get that thing wrong. I was like, damn it, dude! Like, come on! Like, why? Why is all this and that gonna happen like this? Freaking stupid! If I were to get that damn last one wrong, but still, that's crazy. Like these campers had skills, but obviously, like their skills were not gonna be good enough for some of the games. Damn, dude. I'm still surprised that even like one manipulator from way back wasn't good enough for marbles. That's still crazy. Damn. But obviously, I will check out Squid Game Part 2. Total drama characters, and see which one from the second one would win it. But yeah.